Pawan Lakshika, attached to the Department of Marketing Management, University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, Sri Lanka. And this is a research conduct collaboration with MJMS Ashna, who attached to the Department of Marketing, University of Colombo. So today I'm going to present my research title, The Influence of Nostalgia and Neophilia on Millennial Decision-Making Styles. So those are the today presentation outline. And I would like to start with my introduction, brief introduction, with introducing the key terms of my research study. So first of all, consumer decision-making styles. Consumer decision-making style is a mental orientation characterizing the consumer approaches to the making choices. And then moving to the nostalgia. Nostalgia we can define in a different century. There's a different definitions comes from the different century. In 17th century, it's first coined by Hofer. And then 17 to 19th century, it's referred to as a medical disease of homesickness. And when it's come to in the late 20th century, it interpreted as a sociological phenomena. And based on that, we can define the nostalgia as a preference toward the objects that were common when one was younger. It can be early adulthood or the childhood or even before birth. And when it's come to the Michelin and Pascal, they has mentioned nostalgic memories. It's kind of an idealized recollection of the past and may include thoughts about the personally experienced as well as the victoriously experienced event. However, in my research, I have adapted only the personal nostalgia, which include the personally experiences. And when it's come to the Shine and Parker, they have highlighted nostalgia brings to the mind pleasant feeling which is evoked by the autobiographical memories. Let's move into the neophilia. The term neophilia has mostly associated in the medical sciences and the science discipline. However, when it's come to the sociology, there are different definitions for the neophilia, which comes with the medical perspective, biological perspective, animal science perspective, and also when it's come to the sociological perspective, it has mentioned as it's the byproduct of the rapidly accelerating society. So based on that, the neophilia can be defined as a love or an enthusiasm for the new or novel. So Hange 2017 highlighted this term comes from the Greek, where the neo is neo for the new and philia means attraction for in a Greek. So simply the neophilia is attraction for the newness or the novelty. So with that, when it's come to the millennial are the consumers born between 1980 to 2000, which the consumers have the similar attitude, characteristics, and experience as well as the beliefs. So younger millennials can be divided into two parts, the younger millennial as well as the older millennial. So in my research, we have adapted both parties, and we know in the scholars have referred millennial in a different terms like Gen Y, me, tech, next, likewise. And when it's come to the research background, in today's continuously changing and dynamic environment, it has become essential for the marketing managers to clearly understand and predict how different type of consumers behave. And therefore, the researchers have shown an increased interest in the studying consumer behavior, which comprises an endless and diverse fields such as decision making, internal influences and external influences on the consumer. So among those fields, the consumer decision-making styles have become one of the most popular and interesting area of research among the marketing and behavioral sciences academics due to the high important place on the marketing practices. And on the other hand, when it's come to the Generation Y, as I mentioned earlier, the Generation Y or a millennials has become one of the major interesting research area in nowadays, because they have some kind of a unique characteristic when compared to the other generations such as Gen X and baby boomers or other gen. And so when it's come to the unique characteristic that they have, why is the one of the most prominent demographic cohort in the today context, and when they are moving into its leading spending years, along with the huge indirect spending power due to their strong influence on their parents, and also they attempt to establish their own identity through their own pattern of consumption. And the other hand, millennials are the first generation who spend their lives in the digital environment, who called as a digital native. So based on that, we can say they have a unique features and unique characteristics. Therefore, it is important that marketers to understand the decision making styles of the millennial and find new ways to appeal and face the challenges that related to this particular generation of consumers. So among the various modern ways of influencing millennial decision making styles, the concept of nostalgic marketing as well as the concept of neophilic marketing have taken prominent place among the practitioners as well as the researchers. Therefore, the goal of this study is to develop more rigorous understanding of association of new emerging factors such as nostalgic marketing and neophilic marketing have not previously been tested together with the consumer decision making styles in Sri Lankan millennials. So based on that, there's a two research question: the what type of decision making styles are exercised by the Sri Lankan millennial, and whether there's a impact on nostalgia and neophilia on the decision making styles of Sri Lanka. Based on that, for the second research question, I have developed the two hypotheses. And so those are the significant of the study. Since the time constraint I'm moving, and want to highlight in the when it's come to the consumer decision making styles, again there are many approaches that we can use to study about the consumer decision making style, like lifestyle approach, consumer typology approach, and the consumer characteristic approach. So I have adapted the consumer characteristic approach, and under the consumer characteristic approach I have used the consumer style inventory, which is introduced by Sproul and Kendall in 1968, which consists with 8 consumer decision making styles as shown in this figure. And when it's come to the research methodology, so I have adapted the research onion concept introduced by Saunders to my develop the research design. Accordingly, the research paradigm is the positivism, and the deductive research approach has adapted, and the survey research strategy along with the mono method choice and the single cross-sectional research study has used. And when it's come to the data collection, the techniques and the procedures, I have used the convenience data collection techniques along with the 385 sample size. So let's move into the data presentation and findings. So those are the profile of the respondents. You can see it's in the figures. And when it comes to the goodness of measurements that I have used, both convergent validity and the discriminant validity has established for the each and every dimension of the consumer decision making style inventory, as well as the nostalgia and the neophilia. And also for the reliability, all the dimension all the dimension and the variable of nostalgia and neophilia, the reliability established as shown in this figure. So when it's come to the research analysis, so first I have conducted the factor analysis for the factor analysis to identify in the decision making styles exist in Sri Lanka according to the results of the rotated component matrix. It can be identified 29 items were loaded into the 7 factors with sorry with a variance greater than 1 0.0. And according to the results, it's have shown that the CSIs to the Sri Lankan, it's can be found out that there's a 7 factors remain out of the 8 factors. The finding of like perfectionist consciousness, brand consciousness, novelty fashion consciousness, hedonic recreational consciousness, impulsive careless consumers, confusion from the overchoice consumers, and habitual and brand loyal consumers are exist as a decision making styles in the Sri Lankan millennial. However, we can see there is a price conscious decision making styles did not appear among the Sri Lankan millennial. So when it's come to the hypothesis testing, nostalgia has the first hypothesis that nostalgia has a positive influence on one or a more dimension of the decision making styles of Sri Lankan millennial. So you can see according to the Pearson correlation analysis. So all the dimension in the consumer decision making style inventory has correlated with the neophilia as well as the nostalgia. So it is accepted the first and second both hypotheses accordingly. And when it's come to the findings, so first of all, based on the analysis, it is revealed that Sri Lankan millennial has 7 decision making styles, as I mentioned earlier, where the price conscious decision making style did not appear among the Sri Lankan millennial. So there are a few possible reasons why Sri Lankan millennial are not price conscious. So first, the Backwell and the Mitchell in 2003 mentioned that millennials are less likely to be price conscious, and also some millennials still depending on their parents. So their parents are giving money to the millennial to buy the product and services that they need. Hence, they are less likely to be price conscious when they purchase, since they have not yet experienced how difficult it is to earn money according to the Musica 2018. So this is a kind of a good agreement with the results of the present study, since my majority of the sample are still undergraduates who depend on their parents. On the other hand, as a Sri Lanka, we have provided the free education, free high education for the students. So on the other hand, those undergraduates who represent the millennial generation have received some generous allowances from like Mahapula bursary, which is provided by our government. So these reasons may be the fact behind the price conscious decision making still did not appear among the Sri Lankan millennial. And on the other hand, the study found that relationship between the neophilia as well as the nostalgia. So indicating like uh, relationship between neophilia and the decision making style, such novelty fashion consciousness, impulsive and careless consumers are and perfectionist are comparatively higher than their relationship with the nostalgia. You can show it seeing it this through this diagram. And on the other hand, so a habitual and brand loyal conscious, brand consciousness, and being confused by overchoice decision making style have high relationship with nostalgia. So when it's come to the final findings, so Betty and Jandon in 2016 founding the positive connection between the consumer decision making styles and the nostalgia pruners in the generation Y consumer, so which is in a good agreement with the results of the present study. And the study found that relationship between neophilia and the as I mentioned earlier, perfectionist, novelty fashion conscious, impulsive and careless consumers are comparatively higher than their relationship with these which is consists with the characteristic of millennial generation, because we know millennial are labeled as early adapters, novelty seekers, innovators. So therefore it can be consist with that agreement. And on the other hand, through providing novelty experience, adding new features simply through the newness, marketing efforts, we can influence the consumers like who have the consumers who have the characteristics like novelty, fashion conscious, impulsive, careless consumers, perfectionist consumers. And on the other hand, the habitual and brand loyal conscious and the brand conscious and being confused by overchoice decision making style have high relationship with the nostalgia. So this finding consists with the previous studies conducted by the Sharma and Nachi 2012. And also nostalgia have an as I mentioned earlier, nostalgia has been used by the most successful modern company as a key value in their loyalty program. So the therefore the marketers can use the retro branding strategies to attract these kind of consumers. So when it's come to the implication, so the practical contribution mainly focus primarily on the marketing managers, and the management could sorry, management could gain a perspective on the most efficient customer analysis based on the findings. Further, they could apply those insights to the more marketing application. The finding of this research will have valuable implication for the marketing mix, and it could be used in a different way by marketers. And also the findings of this study help marketers to understand the Sri Lankan millennial decision-making styles, which help to successfully face the challenges in targeting millennial. And this, on the other hand, we can utilize the finding of the research to the segmenting, targeting, and also positioning. So because and the other hand, the activities of retro marketing help to the produce nostalgic feeling we can use to influence the millennial consumers. And since the study stress that neophilia also have an influence on the consumers, the millennial decision making decision making styles, so we can incorporate novelty or the newness into their product and services, and always try to give a kind of a novel experience to attract more and more millennial consumers for their product or the services. So those are the main major implication, practical implication that we can use by based on the research finding. So when it's come to the limitations and the future research direction, so study was conducted in a quantitative manner. So it's limited the capacity to understand the underpinning complexity and the process involving nostalgic and neophilic interaction and the consumer decision making style. Since the nostalgia and neophilia is highly associated with the consumer psychology, it's we suggest us to go for the exploratory studies like qualitative study. And also we can go for the different generations or different generation to draw strong and more generalized the conclusion. So with that, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you. If you have any question, you can